Hello everyone, today I'm at the red light district in Tokyo, also known as the Kabukicho neighborhood, which is located about 8-9 miles outside of downtown Tokyo. And though it might be called a red light district, it's really not one in that sense, just because prostitution is illegal in Japan as well as here in Tokyo. So for the most part, it's just a lot of bars, dance clubs, and things like that. You will not find open prostitution here like you would, say, somewhere like in Amsterdam. And this first business here, this is a massage parlor, and they're just advertising various massages there. A 60-minute massage is about $40. This girl standing outside looks like she's also advertising for the massage business as well. And they also have quite a few restaurants in this area too. And here at this restaurant, they have assorted fried vegetables, and you can get a fried asparagus or eggplant for about $1.50. And across the street there's a arcade, and it looks like that's called Toy Catchers Game Plaza and Arcade. And there's a few more restaurants, and this next one is a specialty beef restaurant, and there you can get a cut of dry aged steak for about $8. And this is a Family Mart grocery, and across the street, this is kind of an interesting business here. It is a girls' bikini bar, and it looks like it costs about $20 to enter the bar, and they offer some sort of free food once you're inside. And I'm just going to guess it's probably rice and curry, because that seems to be popular out here. And here's another restaurant. This is a seafood, and you get a seafood pancake for about $7 there. And this looks like a closed bar. It's still kind of early. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I think quite a few of these businesses don't open up until later on. And I should probably also add that though they do have arcades here, I haven't seen too many children. I'm not really sure if I would really recommend this area for children, just because of all the bars and nightlife. And here's another restaurant. This one is called the Pretty Pork Factory, and this is a little bit more expensive than the other ones. Get a combination pork meal with appetizer, vegetables, and rice for about $50 to $70 there. And here's another restaurant across the street. More pork dishes from $4 to $15. And I'm not really sure if you can tell by the pictures, but it looks like at most of those restaurants the food is prepared more on the rare side. And of course, you could always ask that they cook the food for you. But just one thing to keep in mind is that at most of these restaurants, they might not speak English, so it might be a little bit difficult to convey that to them. And here is one of the many vending machines that they have in Tokyo and really throughout Japan. And you can buy various coffees and teas, and some even have food items as well. And this next street looks like has some more girly bars, and the one across the street is called the Lillian Host Club. And it's kind of odd because it shows up on Google Maps, but there's no review option for it, and there's not much information, but I'm just guessing that's just another girly bar. And this next business is a Appa Hotel. And though it's listed online as a 2-star hotel, it does look to be quite a bit nicer than just 2 stars. And let me see what information I can find out about Appa. It looks like it's just a franchised hotel chain, basically similar to, say, a Holiday Inn or a Best Western in the United States. And a room there for tonight is about $160, and that's not really too bad for this area. And it looks like they have some pretty good customer reviews. And see, further along, looks like across the street is another girly bar. And there's also a rather interesting office building just right in the center, and that is a rather narrow building there. And across from that is a Grand Castoma, and that's showing up as a internet cafe, but it looks like it's more than just for the internet. They also have rooms there, and rather than rooms, they're actually pods, and there's a picture right there. And to rent one of those pods for one night is about $25. And it's kind of interesting how they have the setup. I've never been in one of those, and it looks like the restrooms and showers, you share those. And if you stay there, you get free food. It's all you can eat rice and curry. And just the one kind of thing that I would be concerned about with staying there is I'm not really sure if those little pod things are lockable or if you'd have somewhere to store your luggage. But for $25, that's definitely the price really can't be beat. And it's kind of an interesting concept how they have stuff like that. I might check that out at some point when I'm here. And this area, just some franchise restaurants. Here's a KFC store, and that advertisement is basically saying 2 for 1,000 yen. So 2 of those chicken meals for about $8. And across the street, they have it looks like another arcade. This one is called Gigo, and online they have it listed as a amusement facility, business, and arcade. And I'm just going to walk in here and check this out. But it looks like it's pretty similar to what you would find like at a shopping mall in the United States. Just maybe without the video games, but it has like these games where you could win these stuffed animals, and looks like more stuffed animals here, a polar bear that you could win. And I hope I don't get trapped in here. Okay, and then this area they have looks like kind of mostly souvenirs, and that's Planet of the Apes up on top, and just kind of little toys, and just more games. And I'm now just leaving the Gigo arcade. Also, I may have been wrong when I said earlier about people not bringing their children to this area. So far, what I've seen, it's just the same thing that you would see in most other big cities. It's just bars. They might have more pictures of women at the bars, but overall it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Anyhow, here's another restaurant. This is it's like a kebab restaurant, and steak and pork kebabs are about $1.50 there. And it looks like they have also more of their menu on the side of the building, just various kebabs. But then again, I've also heard at night that this area does kind of turn more into for adults as opposed to children. But even then, it still seems like it's a very safe area. I've heard that there's a police outpost maybe just about a block or two from here. And I think it'd be perfectly fine to bring a family with kids here. And even that hotel, the Appa Hotel, where we just passed, I think that would be fine for a family to stay in this area. It seems like the law enforcement, they have things under control. And it probably more got a bad reputation just because of its name, the red light district. And I guess there's a lot of people that come to this area just kind of looking to see what they can find. Like here's another girly bar. They just got pictures of their servers basically. Um, but it certainly is not a place where there's just open prostitution. That's just, you're just not going to find that, at least not right now in this area. And my guess is like a lot of other things in Japan, they are very strict about it. And if someone were to solicit you for prostitution, my guess is they could be a police officer, is probably the more likely scenario with that. Anyhow, that would be the end of my tour for the red light district, and thank you for watching.